Hey Commanders, I'm Seb.
And I'm Serena.
And welcome to the Langrisser Lowdown, a series that takes an in-depth look at Langrisser's upcoming updates and all the new features and content coming your way in Langrisser Mobile.
Today we have an exclusive preview of the new Yellis Legends update for you, with new heroes, factions, classes, time rift stages, the new Love Confession feature, new Echo of Light rewards, the Swimsuit Summer Festival event, limited edition skins, and all new Gates of Fate stages.
Is that it?
That's it.
Wow, that's quite a lot of content.
It's a lot.
Okay, let's get down to it. First, we're going to have a look at the new heroes. First up, Commanders, we have Landis, the quintessential strong silent hero type from Langrisser 4. He foils Bozel's plans to revive Chaos, and he's actually quite an interesting character because he's the only protagonist from the series who is not a descendant of light, and he can still manage to harness the full power of Langrisser. So Serena, what can you tell us about Landis' talent?
His talent is United Will, so after taking action, if Landis has an ally within range, his attack increases by up to 20%, and up to 15% of his attack is added to his defense and magic defense for one turn. The range of this talent starts at 1 block, but can increase to 3 blocks when Landis reaches 6 stars. And when he's hit by a ranged attack, damage taken is reduced by up to 20%, and he launches a counterattack to attackers within 2 blocks.
Good stuff. So this talent effectively increases both his attack and defense when near allies and allows him to even pose a threat to ranged attackers. This is something that most other tanks can't do. Now, let's take a look at Landis' class tree and skills. Now, although his class tree's central unit type is cavalry, he is a defender at heart. Upgrade him to Highlander and he'll gain the skill counterattack, allowing him to guard his allies from physical attacks. Now, when you transfer him to general, he'll gain Lance Phalanx. Then at Grand Marshal, he gets 2 passive skills. Iron Helmet, which gives him a chance to reduce damage taken by 50%, and Indomitable, which is similar to Vargas' Unbreakable Guardian. This allows Landis to resurrect once per battle when taking fatal damage, but with 20% of his max HP restored. So, with this new SSR tank, with the ability to resurrect, the new Yellis Legends faction is already showing great potential. You can really see from his entire class tree that Landis was made to fill a support role, as even his final DPS class, Royal Knight, has great support skills. Here we have Resplendent Legend, the fusion buff of the Yellis Legends faction. Now this grants Yellis Legends heroes a 15% increase against all units except for those over which they have a class advantage. So this is sort of like the opposite of Bernhardt's fusion power. And finally we have Tranquility. Now this grants 2 passive effects, a 1 block guard and command, which makes your allies within 2 blocks up to 30% less likely to be critically hit. And they also take up to 15% less range damage. And that's it for Landis. The next SSR hero we'll be looking at is of course Rachel.
Rachel is Landis' adoptive sister, an ordinary, lovely little girl who discovers she has magic powers and is kidnapped and brainwashed by the evil Gizeroth to command his mighty guide frame.
Rachel sounds like quite a delightful little girl.
She does.
She does indeed. Look at that.
I like her hairstyle.
Yeah, I like that hat.
Me too.
I want that hat. Alright, let's take a look at her classes and her talents.
So, Rachel's talent is Arcane Vessel. So it increases damage dealt by up to 30% after actively dealing damage. It dispels up to 2 debuffs from an ally within up to 3 blocks, and heals for up to 3 times Rachel's intellect. The final class is Demonic Core or Oracle, and she's also part of the Yellis Legends and Protagonist factions.
Yes, she is. Let's take a look at her classes. Alright, Demonic Core. This is a new, unique class. You can see the passive MDef support.
So, MDef support, after taking action, MDef of 1 nearby friendly unit increases by 20%, grants immunity to stun, mobile reduction, and effects that prevent you from being buffed in last 1 turn. Arcane Blast, attack all enemies within the range, dealing 0.36 times AoE damage, deals additional damage to mages and holy units, also reduces target's MDef by 30% for 2 turns.
Okay, these are some pretty decent support skills.
She's pretty badass.
Yeah, floating in the air like that. She can reduce magic defense and increase magic defense. I just want to take a quick look at Arcane Vessel. Okay, Arcane Vessel grants Dark Reaper. This ignores 30% of enemies' M-Def. After battle, restores 50% of damage dealt as HP. So we have this 30% M-Def ignore effect, combined with Arcane Blast's 30% M-Def reduction. This could make her pretty good at melting down high HP, physically resistant enemies. Alright, Oracle. Let's take a look at the passive first.
After battle, 40% chance to restore HP of all other friendly units, 15% of their maxed HP.
Yeah, Consecration is pretty powerful. It only has a 40% chance to proc, but 15% of max HP after battle, map wide. I mean, there's no range limit here. It's pretty decent. And Gospel, her active final skill for the Oracle class.
Boosts the ATK and DEF of a single unit by 20% and grants the unit immunity to all debuffs. Lasts for 2 turns.
Defense, magic defense, and attack all being buffed by Rachel. And immunity to all debuffs is pretty powerful in the arena.
As always with new heroes, we of course have a new limited time summoning event. During the Yellis Legends event, you'll have a higher chance of summoning Landis and Rachel.
Yep, good luck, commanders. May the RNG be with you. Moving swiftly along. Both of these heroes are in the new Yellis Legends faction, along with Listel.
Whoa, she's a demon descendant.
Pretty scary. Look at that cold, dead glare.
But she embraces the light.
Eventually.
Oh.
As we all do. In Langrisser. Commanders. Shelfaniel, Angelina, and Lanford can also be found in this faction. And Landis actually has
cool hair.
Apart from cool hair, he has the fusion power we mentioned before, Resplendent Legend, so you're definitely going to be needing him if you want to create a Yellis Legends formation. He can help you to combat certain tricky situations when you're at class disadvantage. And we also have a new SR hero.
Do we now?
Yes, we do. Parakiya. Check this out.
Dang.
She's got eyes on her shoulders.
Whoa.
You don't want to mess with her. She's actually a shapeshifter.
She's hot but scary.
Yep, just like your mama. And as you play through the story, you'll see just how scary she is. Okay, let's look at her classes. Final class, Wraith Queen. Passive, Smoke.
After attacking, 30% chance to lower all damage taken by 30%. The effect lasts for 1 turn.
And another passive.
After taking action, decreases ATK and INT of all enemies within 2 surrounding blocks by 15%. Lasts 1 turn.
So nothing new here, but these can make her pretty deadly. And here we have Maneuver, which you can learn after transferring Parakiya to her Shapeshifter class.
Deals 1.2 times physical damage. If this attack is not guarded, swaps position with the target after battle, reduces damage taken by 20%, lasts 2 turns.
So this is quite interesting. She can swap positions with her target. Previously, we have heroes like Lester who can use positional skills, and this is a brand new addition to the current lineup of hero skill mechanics. Let's take a look at her talent. This is quite unique actually. Morph.
When attacking, the hero will be transformed into the same unit type as the enemy hero. If unit transformation occurs on this turn, you're granted 1 more action and ATK is increased by 20%. Lasts 1 turn. 3-turn cooldown.
Yeah, so she can transform into a different unit type. So innately she's a demon, which can make her quite vulnerable against holy units. So using Morph can turn the tables for her in battle, and not just against holy units, against all different units, and especially when paired with certain soldier combinations. Alright, now let's see how we can actually get Parakiya by heading to the all-new Swimsuit Summer Festival event in the Secret Realm. So, most of you may already know what to do here. This is a heroic chapters event with a points challenge. At level 35, 45 and 55, different stages will open up and you can get 100, 200 and 300 points respectively. And the more points you get, the more prizes you unlock. Now there are recommended heroes who will grant you even more points, times 40% points when you use them in battle. And if you head to the challenge level tab, you'll see a series of very entertaining story stages waiting for you, all involving bikinis in some way, shape or form. After the update, the newest chapter in the Time Rift will open from Langrisser 3, the Lushiris Gate. We see Diehard and his team battling evil once again.
So in this part of the journey, the Sheikah have sacrificed Sophia to their god. And as they plunge her into the volcano, Diehard's party try their best to rescue her in time. And then, while retaking the capital, Diehard encounter the Imperial Army and their terrifying magic weapons. Parakiya uses her magic to block their way. I wonder how Diehard will find a way to break through the enemy blockade.
Well, spoiler alert. Let's take a look at some of these battles. We can see here in the Time Rift, we have an all-new chapter, Lushiris Gate from Langrisser 3. So let's take a look at the first stage.
Let's do it.
Here we go, Fire Ceremony. The battle for the Shrine Maiden Sophia has started.
Failure is not an option.
No siree. Here we go. Look at these guys.
Are those shields?
Those are shield faces. Zolkar. Sheikah, Sheikah, Sheikah. That's all I need to hear. All I need to hear is Sheikah, 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 and I'm happy. We don't want to spoil anything. Don't want to ruin the story. You have to find out for yourself, but Tiaris is there. So who are we going to use? Let's send out the Yellis Legends units. We have Landis, Lanford, and Rachel. Also Listel. And we'll try out the new hero Parakiya. And Sherry, because she is my waifu. Check out that molten lava.
Whoa, that looks hot. Wait, Sophia says, oh, ah, ugh!
Hey, that's enough, Sophia. We know you're about to be sacrificed. So first of all, I want to use my fusion power. Resplendent Legend. This gives all Yellis Legends heroes attack, defense, and also gives them an advantage in otherwise disadvantageous situations. Alright, what to do next? How about we get Listel to use her Reaper's Touch? Let's see what this can do. Terrible damage. Excellent. Sherry, save me. No. Lanford. Get that infantry unit. Come on. No! Look at that. Poor damage. Sherry can't do anything about this. Sherry, save me, waifu. It's time to try out Arcane Blast. Let's see what damage this can do. It should reduce everyone's M-Def and do decent damage. Go on, Rachel. Oh, that was pretty impressive, actually. Sherry, save me. Parakiya, do something. I think this is a lost cause. Commanders. You know, the only thing that could cheer me up now is spending some quality time with my waifu Sherry. So let's go and check out the new Love Confession feature.
When your bonds with certain heroes reach a certain level, you can confess your love to them to view exclusive personalized love confessions. Let's take a look at Sherry's confession. She's cute.
She is cute. He can see her heart is bursting with love for you. Okay, Sherry, I'm ready. Let's do this. It's time to confess some love. Hey, I have something for you to look at, but you have to answer my question. Okay, I can do that. Do you remember when we began our bond? Yikes. I'm quite bad at remembering anniversaries. I'm gonna go with forgotten. Ha, you did forget, didn't you? You really are just like me. I hope not. Then do you still want to read this letter I wrote? Yeah, why not? To Heinz Miller, 26th of May, our hearts crashed into one another. Maybe bonds are enigmatic like this. There are few days I remember so clearly, but that's because you're very special to me. I don't know if you've been counting, but we've been through 5 battles together. I loved each and every one of our adventures. On the 27th of May 2019, I'll confess my love to you. Heinz Miller, be my only knight and come on every adventure with me, okay? Okay, Sherry. Anything you say. I naturally despise shackles and rules, but love freedom and adventure. You understand? Yeah, you understand me the most. So take my hand, Heinz Miller. Let's run away together. I want to stay. I want to stay with you, Sherry. Let's get out of here. Love confessed.
Don't forget that these special bonds will uncover the personalized info about you and your heroes and unlock all new voiceover snippets.
There are actually some new skins available in the Swimsuit Summer Festival event.
Let's look at the skins.
Let's take a look. Here we go. Alright, point reward.
They have great bikinis.
I think I've got something similar to that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, lying around. Freya. Oh dear, I don't even want to comment on that.
That booty, though.
Get arrested. Sunshine Dream.
Hold me tight and let's go surfing together.
I was talking about the ice cream.
Oh.
And you know what?
What?
There are even more skins.
Even
available.
more?
Even more skins. During the Swimsuit Summer Festival event, you can head to the skin store to get Lana's Coastal Beauty skin, Luna's Water Bomb Attack skin, Tiaras' Beach Babe skin, and Varna's Shadows of Summer skin. And on top of all that, Hane's super sexy magical mystery skin will be permanently on sale in the skin store after the update. Hey, let's check out the new Gate of Fate stages. There are new adventures available for both Lanford and for Listel, so we're going to try Lanford's first stage, Radiant Plan. Lanford has displayed incredible combat capabilities after coming to the new continent. Here we have Matthew being moody as usual. Alright, this time we're going to win the fight, I'm pretty sure of that. Defeat all enemies. Auto mode for the win. So where are these bandits we've been hearing about? It's actually pretty cool watching Parakiya's class change in the middle of a battle. These enemies just won't stop coming, will they? Some shenanigans going on here. And there we have it, victory! These cunning rebels couldn't outsmart Lanford and his troops. But be sure to explore the rest of Lanford's story in the coming update. And on that bombshell, I think we're about done here. That's it for this time's Langrisser Lowdown.
We hope you're looking forward to all the great new content, and we'll see you on the battlefield.
Farewell, Commanders.
Farewell.